So the day the day that he got the phone call that I was shot, landing in the middle of the street, they didn't know if I was dead or alive. Him and Mike was on their way to LA for an award show. True story. In a limo, they got from Las Vegas to LA in 3 hours. Driving, smashing, in a limo.
Yes, sir.
My brother got to the hospital. He found out, after my 8th surgery, I had 8 surgeries. After my 8th surgery, my brother said, that's it. I'm laying in the hospital bed, he did this. That means you get on the plane, he said, you're mine now.
Wow.
I done let South Central LA have you for so long,
Yeah.
you mine now, you coming to Vegas.
Wow.
So I came to Vegas, and mind you, I was one of the hottest DJs in LA too.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. CDL Cigar and Golf. We are here at the beautiful TapNAsh Cigar Lounge, man, owned by good people, man. Mr. Melvin and Michelle Runless. Look, I'm here with my frat, DJ extraordinaire,
Yes, sir.
podcast host.
Yes, sir.
Because we gonna get into that.
Yes, sir.
Look, I got my guy, man, Mr. DJ Thump in the building, man. What's good with you, big bro?
Bro, it's a pleasure, bro.
Yes, indeed.
It's a
man.
pleasure. I've been following you a long time.
Yes,
Let the
sir.
ball bounce.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're gonna put a star like that for whatever's happening
Yes,
right
sir.
there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, I've been following you a long time, man.
Appreciate it,
I've been
brother.
digging your grind, bro.
I
Real
appreciate
talk,
it, brother.
Real
Big
talk.
time. Big time, man. Look, let's get right into it, man. Born and raised Cali kid.
Yeah, man. South Central LA,
Yes,
man.
sir. Born and raised. Tell
Yeah.
the people what it was like for you, and because you got a story,
Yeah, yeah.
and I want you to tell that story.
Yeah.
But tell the people what it was like growing up for you in South Central Los Angeles, man.
I'm the baby of 8.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Never had a lot, but hand me down.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Mom's did the best she could.
Yeah.
Pops died the day before my first birthday, so all of my siblings knew my dad.
Yeah.
I never met him.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He died the day before, first birthday. Wow. So growing up, my brothers and sisters turned into fathers and mothers.
Mm.
You know, moms was getting up, going to work at dark, coming home, and it was old dark 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Busting her tail, man, trying to make it happen to keep us out the streets.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Gang banging was all around me. I grew up, you know what I mean, in A-Trade gangster hood. You know what I mean? So,
Trey Gangster Crips. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
it was all around me.
Yes, sir.
But moms found a way to keep us away from it.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? She said, you're going to be in the environment, but you want to be a part of it.
Won't be a part of
I
it.
can't afford to move right now, but you're not going to be a part of it.
Come on.
Yeah, you're going to be in the Boy Scouts. You
That's
going to take
right.
piano lessons.
You're going to school.
Yeah.
Sir.
You're going to school.
You're going to school.
Hold on,
Yeah.
my mom was a letter off of being my counselor in high school.
Mm.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Moms, I salute that queen, man, because she did everything she could plus to keep us out of the streets, because it was so easy to be a product of that environment, man. It's so easy. You go out and you see the dudes with the low riders, and you see them with the, the fancy cars and jewelry, and you're like, man, that's, when we was kids, we go, that's my car. Yeah. And it always was a dope car that was passing by. And all those things, was just, they were just mind-blowing for kids, because we never saw that. Yeah. We never saw that. So growing up in South Central was, it was challenging. It was real challenging. So I had to keep pushing, man. I had to keep pushing. Got into sports, and Mom tried to keep us balanced a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? She said, if you want to play basketball, you're going to have to, go to charm school. You want to play football, you're going to take piano lessons. That's right. I'm like, piano lessons, Mom? Right. Piano lessons. Ain't no boys taking piano lessons, Mom. That's right. No boys taking piano lessons. But, I take my hat off to that queen, because she wanted to keep us balanced, and I felt I turned into a victim of crime. March 19, 2002. Wow. Unbelievable. 17-year-old young man ran up.
To be my birthday.
Wow.
Yep. We talked about that.
17-year-old young man ran up on my truck and opened fire. Emptied out an entire clip. I got hit twice in the liver, twice in my intestines, twice in my back, once in my arm, and once in my leg. Wow. My fiance took one bullet in the back of the head, came out the front. I watched her die. Her 5-year-old son was in the back. I pushed him down. The bullet that went through the seat hit me in the arm. So, you know, it was difficult trusting again.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Moms kept us in church growing up, but I lost everything. I was mad at God. I was mad at everybody. I'm, you know, don't come with that God stuff to me. Don't come with that. Right now, you know, I didn't watch my chick die.
Yeah. Right in front of you.
Right in front of me. Yeah. I didn't watch her take her last breath. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting here with 8 bullets in my body. Hot.
Right.
You know, they put me in the back of an ambulance, didn't turn the sirens on. They just drove off. Because I guess they figured that was in the back of the ambulance.
Wow.
It's gone.
Wow.
So my brother, he lived out here in Las Vegas, been out here for 20 plus years before I moved out here. Mike Tyson's personal assistant, been Mike Tyson's personal assistant for over 25 years. So the day the day that he got the phone call that I was shot, landing in the middle of the street, they didn't know if I was dead or alive. Him and Mike was on their way to LA for an award show. True story. In a limo, they got from Las Vegas to LA in 3 hours. Driving, smashing, in a limo.
Yes, sir.
My brother got to the hospital. He found out, you know, after my 8th surgery, I had 8 surgeries. After my 8th surgery, my brother said, "That's it. I'm laying in the hospital bed." He did this. That means you get on the plane. He said, "You're mine now."
Wow.
I done let South Central LA have you for so long.
Yeah.
You mine now. You coming to Vegas.
Wow.
So I came to Vegas. And mind you, I was one of the hottest DJs in LA too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just being humble about it, but I was one of the hottest DJs in LA. I worked for 92.3 The Beat.
Talk your ish.
I was, you know, and I never wanted to gangbang. I was too afraid of my mama to gangbang. Real talk.
We in the same boat on that one.
I was too afraid of moms.
We in the same boat on that one.
Said, "Who rag is this?" "Oh no, mama, that's just to clean up the cabinet. That's to clean the sink off, mama. That ain't no rag, mama."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And I never tried to front in front of the homies.
That's
you know, when I went out to play,
that's right.
I went out with a basketball or a football.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Or I went out with some drumsticks, or you know, something, because I was always keeping my mind occupied with something else.
That's right.
But when I finally got to Vegas, you know, I still had that music in me, and I asked my brother. I said, "Man, I need to go to church, man.
Yeah.
I need to find a church.
Yeah.
God just spared my life, man, and I'm laying in the middle of the street, man, with 8 hot ones in me.
Oh boy,
8 hot ones.
Unbelievable.
And for those that never been shot, they hot.
Yeah.
They hot.
Yeah.
It's like laying on a barbecue pit 8 times. It's hot.
Wow.
The inside of your body is sizzling.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So I got to Vegas and pursued, you know, I was doing radio, like I said, when I was in LA. I asked my brother, I said, "I got to find a church." First church I went to was New Jerusalem. I was in there, and I'm sitting in the back because I really, again, I didn't trust God. I didn't trust, but I had to go back to what I knew. Yeah. Even though I was mad at God, even though I cussed God, even though I had to go back to what I knew. Yeah. Because I was in a state of depression, bro. Yeah. I didn't want to live, wanted to kill myself. I tried killing myself several times. Wow. I went through this mental, you know, thing, man. I didn't want to live, man. And when you see that, the woman that you got on one knee and proposed to exactly 1 week before this happened, that's the first woman I ever proposed to, man. I ain't know, you know what I mean? Got on my knees, and put the ring on her finger and everything.
Yeah, all that.
And exactly a week later, I watched her die. Because a 17-year-old young man wanted to get initiated in the gang, and it was killing my ate. We were victims 3 of 5. So there was 2 that got shot before us, and then 2 that got shot after us. And his mother turned him in. Wow. Yeah. He at the house bragging, "Yeah, man, I got it, and mom's called the police and turned him in." Wow. Speed the story up, fast forward. I'm in Vegas. Mike Tyson paid for my physical therapist.
Shout out Mike.
His name was the late Dr. Keith Clevens.
Yeah.
Keith Clevens only dealt with professional athletes. Yeah. So I'm the only person in there with all professional athletes.
Yeah.
David Tua,
Yeah. Shout out David
Tiger
Tua.
Woods,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
All these athletes, I'm in there getting physical therapy, and they looking at me like, who this dude?
Yeah.
And I'm on the bike like, what's happening?
I'm one of y'all now.
I'm one of y'all now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm seriously in there with so Mike paid for my physical therapy, man. I moved in with Mike. I lived with Mike. He put me on his payroll, and all I had to do was just walk around the compound, act as I was security. Wow. But he wanted to put money in my pocket.
God bless.
So yeah, man. So the things that people say about Mike, bro, I know that cat
Genuine
on a
dude.
personal level.
Genuine dude.
Ain't something on TV. I know Mike on a personal level. For him to open his doors,
genuine dude.
He didn't know me, bro. My brother worked for him. My brother Daryl was with him for 25 plus years. Yeah. I can name the whole camp. Wow. Mike said, "Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Your new name is gonna be bulletproof.
Sound about right.
We're gonna call you Bulletproof, Marlon. You know what I mean?" So yeah, he laughed every time I imitate him. Yeah, we'll call you Bulletproof, Marlon. Yeah. Did those bullets hurt? Did they hurt? Yeah, they hurt. Mike, the bullets was hot. So, yeah, man. So I lived with Mike on Tomiyasu, right next to Wayne Newton's property.
Yeah.
And put me on his payroll, bro. And then I just said, look, man, I got to get back on my 10 toes, bro. Yeah. I saved up enough money, man. Mike paid me well to do nothing, really.
Right.
You know what I mean? Flew to Hawaii to take care of little Miguel, his son, little Mike. Yeah. Just watching, bro. I'm sitting in the hotel watching and paid for everything. So I saved up enough money and I got my first apartment on Cottage Grove, which is right by UNLV. It ain't Cottage Grove no more. They tore them down.
Yep.
And I had my own spot.
Yeah.
I bought me an Astro van.
Wow.
I was driving down MLK.
Wow.
And the door flew off. While I was driving down MLK, man, the struggle was real, bro.
Yeah.
So Mike said, brother, you can't do this, brother. you can't drive down the street and your door's falling off. You can't, Marlon, you can't do this, bro. So Mike bought me a Ducati 916, Mike Tyson edition, and I'm like, Mike, stop,
chill out. Yeah.
I ain't took one punch, I ain't threw a punch.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but I got to get on my own 10 toes, man. I got to do this on my own.
That's right.
So, I went to the car dealership, got me a car, got me a job, worked for Sparkless Water for a long time, delivering water. When now I can grip my hand because my hand was like this for a long time, bro. My wrist was like this skinny, and I couldn't extend my fingers. But the physical therapy was helping that out.
Right.
So Dr. Keith Cleveland said, yeah, Sparkless is a great job for you. You're going to be gripping them bottles.
Yeah.
So I jumped on off that truck, man, for over like 2 or 3 years, man.
Yeah.
Saved some cash or whatever, and went to 88.1 because they had and I'm just expediting, going straight through this. I went to 88.1 because I heard on the radio this young lady named Carlea, the Queen of Flow.
Carlea, man, shout out Carlea.
Shout out Carlea.
Still look the same from when I was 15.
Yeah.
Still look the same.
Yeah, so she on the radio. She I got one of the hottest DJs in Vegas, DJ Benzo. I put him up against any DJ. I'm driving in a Sparkless truck, and I'm like, challenge. Man, listen here, man. I'm very competitive, man. I'm 5'2", okay, man. It's ringing. My boy Kevin was in the truck. It's ringing. We driving. I'm on the phone. Can't pull me over now. It's too late. She picked up 88. I'm like, hey, Carlea, what's up? This DJ Thump. I heard you say you'll put your DJ up against anybody. What's happening? Yeah. She said, who is this? I said, my name is DJ Thump. I'm from LA. And when I said I'm from LA, you know how Vegas is. Well, you in Vegas now.
Yeah,
I get that. I get that. But you said you put your DJ up against anybody.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm going to propose. I'm going to propose that I come to the radio station and me and him do a set. Nobody tells who's who. Let's do a set and let your callers call in and say who won.
Who did that? Yeah.
Benzo came on and said, hey, what's up, man? This is Benzo.
Shout out Benzo.
Shout out Benzo. Benzo said, hey, what's up, man? This is Benzo. I don't do battles, man, but I know DJs that will. You know, Benzo. I said, man, why you talking all sexy to me, bro? You know what I mean? Like, I need you to use your man voice. I'm a man. You know what I mean? So he hit me up. And then told me to come down to the station. Yeah. He'd bring, let me see what you can do. I came down the station. I did a little mix for him. He turned me over to DJ Prince Paul. Shout out to Prince Paul. And that's how I got into 88.1. man, my journey has been incredible, man. I don't look like what I've been through.
Straight up.
I don't have no bag or nothing, bro. You know what I mean? I got the scars to prove everything, but those right there are the testimony scars. You know what I mean? I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know what I mean? Health is going on, surgeries after surgeries after surgeries, and you know, you came in and hollered at your boy while I was in the hospital a couple times, you know. And you know, I'm here with a smile, man, because I'm here.
That's it.
I'm here, man. I'm strong. I'm good. You know what I mean? And I'm appreciative and I'm grateful that Las Vegas has embraced me.
That's right.
Because I learned that it's not where you're from, it's where you're at.
That's real.
Don't forget where you're from, but remember where you're at. So shouts out to Vegas, man. I love Las Vegas, man. I'm a vegan.
That's it.
I'm a vegan, bro. I still eat meat, not a vegan. I'm a vegan. Let's get that right.
Straight up, man. Look, man, CDL Cigar and Golf, man. It's your boy Donnell Thomas, man. I'm here with the great DJ Thump, man. LA's own DJ Thump. Look, man, y'all know what it is, man. CDL Cigar and Golf. We out here smoking bullet cigars. Man, you see Vegas in the background, man. Allegiant Stadium. We looking down the whole strip right now, man. It's our city, man. CDL Cigar and Golf, smoking bullet cigars. What more do you want? It's nothing else you can want, man. Let's get it. Man, you are a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, man.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this. 4/22.
Come on.
It'll be 33 years.
Come on now. Yes, sir.
April 22nd, it'll be 33
Come on now.
years.
Talk to me nice.
Since I've been holding that shield on my heart, man.
Come on now. Talk to me nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell the people, man, what it was like for you, man, because you went to Cal State Dominguez Hill.
UC Davis.
UC Davis.
I went to USC first.
Yes.
I went to SC first.
Yes.
I had a scholarship to play ball.
Yes.
I went to SC. Pete Carroll was my coach.
Yeah.
I redshirted my first year.
Yeah.
Very interesting story.
Yeah.
Redshirted. I was the bomb, bro, in high school, man. You know what I mean? I had 17 colleges that actually sent me letters.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have known, brother. Stretch was just talking about knowledge, man. I wish I would have known then what I know now, because I would have left. Yeah. I would have went to a HBCU. I would have went to a college where, you know, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave Cali.
That's right.
USC? Oh, let's go. Trojans?
Come on,
let's go.
Come on, baby.
Went to USC, man. Pete Carroll was a coach there, and I got hurt my first year, bro.
Yeah.
College like that, you get hurt, bro. That scholarship is out of here.
Yeah.
It's too many
holding on to you too long.
Yeah, man. You know, they you okay?
Yeah.
Right. You know, the next day, you good? How's the therapy coming?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They come with you.
I just told my ACL. What you mean?
Yeah. and then when they come with this one. Well, yeah. When they come with the
yeah. You already know what time it is.
Shouts out to Pete Carroll, because he introduced me to Coach Simon over at UC Davis.
Yes.
He says, listen, USC is not gonna pay for your education.
Right.
Go to. I got a friend over there. Yeah. Going over there. I'm gonna introduce you.
Yep.
And you're gonna play ball for them.
Yep.
And I said, but I want to be a Trojan. He said, it's not gonna happen.
Not this time.
It's not gonna happen,
not
sir.
This time. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Went to UC Davis, did a walk-on, try-on, made the team. Practice squad.
Yeah.
I was cool with that.
Yeah.
You know, get my foot in there, because I'm gonna show you what I can do.
Absolutely.
Because I'm gonna stay consistent.
Absolutely.
And that's where I pledged.
Yes.
My fraternity.
Yes, indeed.
Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Yes, sir.
And it was wild, because my roommate was a Kappa.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw everything, all the good things that the brothers was doing on the yard, right? So I'm going out there and I'm like, where's the, you know, I heard of, you know, now at USC, the Sigmas is deep.
Oh yeah, super duper deep.
Deep. So I went to Davis, I'm like, well, where are the Sigmas?
Yeah.
Where the brothers in blue?
Yes.
How ironic. I chose the blue because I grew up in Crip Hood, right? I'm like, I ain't gonna be no Kappa.
Right.
I ain't putting on no red, man. I don't know about no purple. I ain't from Grape Street.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the boys over there in the blue talking about?
That's right.
Went to the entrance meeting. It's real cool. That's my journey began. March 22nd.
Come on, man.
Spring of 92.
Come on, man.
And I was financial up until 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna switch that around.
Watch that. I already talked to my brother Rob.
We good
I already
to go.
talked to my brother Rob.
We good to go.
Yes, sir. I'm getting back financial.
That's
you know what I mean? Getting back because, you know, our call speeds on its way.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it does.
And the word that people miss in that is our calls.
The calls.
Not our pause, our calls.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love what Brother Stretch said. I didn't join just to join something, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, I pledged and became a brother. Yeah. I didn't get the brand. I got a tattoo.
There you go. There you go.
I was Folk Club. I smelled two brothers' skin and I was done. I smelled the skin on my ace and my dose and I was locked up and I said,
cool. I'm cool.
No, sir.
Yeah.
I'm breaking right now. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Did you ever smelt burnt?
I have 6 different times.
Yeah.
So,
As a matter of fact, you were supposed to hit me. And I'm glad you forgot.
Yeah,
I'm glad you forgot.
Yeah,
I saw some of the brothers you hit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you do a great job.
Appreciate it.
But I'm too old right now, bro. I take blood pressure medication and all kind of stuff, man. I can't be getting hit with no iron right now.
Yeah.
Man. I told you I crossed at 92. What I look like getting branded now?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
No. The Sigma look like a little E. Lowercase E under all this. Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
But the journey was real, man. So, of course, I've been traveling with the brothers, man. My loyalty, my faith is there. That's why it's been on me, man, to go ahead and become financial. That's on camera.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
It's documented.
It's documented.
It's documented.
Yeah. But, you know, my word is my bond anyway, whether it's on
Straight
or
up.
off camera.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? When I came here, Sin City Sigmas.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? They embraced me immediately.
Yes, sir.
Immediately.
It's the only way we know. It's the only way we know.
Immediately. You know, Swift, he shuts out. You know what I mean? You know, Trey Ghost.
Yes, sir.
You know
I'm here. I'm here.
But yeah.
I'm here. Yes, indeed, man. Look, man. CDL Cigar and Golf, man. We got Donnell Thomas, man. I'm here with the great DJ Thump, man. Look, man, your life in radio has been a real live journey for you, man. And we touched on that. But your life after radio, and we're gonna talk about your podcast when Ms. Ginger done here when we close out, but we definitely want to get your life after, man. Your job now, man, you're dealing in mental health. And you mentioned earlier your battle with mental health. So how does your job now in mental health and your battles with mental health previously help you right now?
I'm glad you asked. That's a very good question. You know, when we go through things, sometimes we don't understand why we're going through.
Yeah.
When I was shot and I was laying down on that street, bro, I don't understand. Like, I don't have no enemies, bro. Like,
how
did this happen? I didn't wake up that morning saying, hey, at 9:15 p.m. tonight, you're going to be laying in the middle of the street fighting for your life. Holding your eye open, telling God, no, not now. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, I didn't know why I was going through what I was going through.
Yeah.
Why I was going through why I went through that dark place.
Yeah.
I didn't know why I wanted to kill myself. I don't know why I didn't know these things, bro. That I was really on a depressed note. But now I understand because I'm seeing I was an adult.
Yeah. Grown man.
Hear me. I was a grown man when I was shot.
Full grown man.
I was a grown man when I was going through those dark stages.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16-year-old kids.
Babies.
Whole babies. That are going through that and more right now. So I said, okay, God. Mm-hmm. I understand now. Yeah. Because even when I was in radio for 24 years, man, I made the Nevada Broadcasters Hall of Fame.
Yes, you did.
Radio for 24 years. Yeah.
That's big,
man. Thank you.
Come on, man.
And, you know, I mean, I've touched people behind the mic. I've always, no matter what the radio station, when I went over there to 105.7, the first thing they told me, don't bring that 88.1 stuff over here.
Right.
You can't mention that God stuff. You may offend people.
Wow.
And then I was like, started with the DMX prayer in the mornings. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not being a rebel. I'm just, but it's Las Vegas. I am a rebel. Yeah. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I have to let them understand how I touch the community. Yeah. How you look at radio is not how I look at it. I'm looking at radio as I want to get from behind this mic and come out there and touch some of these people, man. Make a difference. I worked at the Pearson Center, man. You
Yes.
know what I mean? For Harley, for pennies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because kids and people in the community, man, like they needed my voice.
Yeah.
And I understood that for the first time I was at 88.1, how people were walking up to me saying, oh my gosh, man, oh my gosh, you. And I'm like, wow, people were coming to me in the grocery store. Oh my God, you said something on the radio, man, that touched me, man. And I'm like, wow, like people were really listening. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not only listening, like I was the first voice a lot of people hear in the mornings. Yeah. They get up, they hit the routine, they get in their car, they hear, you know, Jim 105.7, that's your man DJ Thump. Good morning. You know what I mean? Whoa.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? They hear that voice. I understood the assignment that I had. Mm-hmm. So when those folks came in and you know, anytime you get too big or they feel as though, and I call it as it is. Yeah. They feel that you're making too much noise or too much of an impact. Excuse me, sir. Yeah. We're gonna have to cut budgets.
Little intervention.
We're gonna have to let you go.
Yeah.
Mind you, they let me go on that Friday. That Monday, they pulled me in the office and said, oh my gosh, man, your numbers are great. You've been in the top 5 for 9 months straight. That's crazy. Top 5. That's crazy. 4 of those months, I was #1 morning show, and I was running the morning show by myself. Wow. I didn't have a team. Wow. I was doing the promos, I was doing the production, I was doing the runner show, I was doing the mixing, I was doing the commercials, I was doing the trafficking, I was doing the programming, I was doing everything myself, Monday through Saturday. Yes. And you telling me you cutting budget. Wow. Okay. Wow. I was butthurt. Wow. I was hurt.
Wow. That'll hurt anybody.
I hurt because I'm feeling like, wait a minute, I gave my life to you. Yeah. And I had to keep saying that. I gave my life to you. Yeah. I gave my life to you. You know what? I'm glad you let me go, because I was an eagle in a cage. Yeah. The door was open, and I realized something. You get an eagle, and you put an eagle in the cage, you can leave the door open. He ain't going nowhere. You know why? Because he can't spread his wings.
Can't spread.
He's gonna sit there and look. Yeah. You got to actually go in there and grab him out, put him on here, he'll take off. That's right. And then he's gonna soar. Yeah. So God said, I gotta pull you from out of here, man. Yeah. And I got to put you, this was the plan all along. Yeah. Now that you've gained the trust of the community by radio, now I'm going to put you in a position to where they really got to trust you, because now I need you to mentor these kids. That's right. So I work for Sun Arch Academy. I'm a mental health technician. Talking about career change. Yeah. You know what I mean? These kids from 12 to 15, some of them are 16 years old. They're suicidal. They're self-harm. Yeah. They're aggressive. Yeah. They're runaways. Yeah. Schizophrenic. All of those. Yeah. All the alphabets. ADHD, QR2. All of the alphabets. Yeah. They wake up in the morning taking meds. Yeah. Line up, time for meds. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and I'm looking at their arms. They got cuts and they digging. And self-harm. I witnessed my first day at work. A young lady, 13 years old. It's a little graphic, but I'm gonna tell you.
This is what it is.
She bit a plug out her bottom lip and spit it on the ground, bro, in front of me.
Yeah, I believe it,
bro. When I clocked out, I went and sat in my car, bro, and man, I cried, bro.
You had to decompress.
I cried. I'm like, what did I just witness? What is going on with these kids? Yeah. I want to kill myself. You got a plan? Yeah, I'm going to hang myself. Wow. But now I'm able to sit down one-on-one with these kids now. Yeah. One-on-one. Yeah. Man, what's up with you?
That's really good. Tell me the real.
Before you tell me, let me tell you about me. Yeah. Wow, Mr. Thump, really? Yeah. I spent 3 years, 8 months in the state penitentiary. Yeah. For something I didn't do because I didn't tell who did it, and I did time for him. Yeah. Right out of college, state pen to Penn, Penn State to state pen.
To state pen.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So now I know why the journey that I went through, why. Yeah. It was a divine plan, sir. Because can a man tell another man that's been smoking cigarettes for 30 years how to stop if he's never smoked cigarettes? Yeah. It's hard, bro.
Real talk.
If a man smoking cigarettes for 30 years and I walk up and I ain't never touched a cigarette, hey, look, I'm going to tell you how to stop. Yeah. Man, get out of here. Yeah. But if I've been smoking for 30 years and I stopped, let me tell you how I did it. Yeah. And that's
a process.
So that's how it changed from where I've been in radio transitioning to being a mental health technician.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. Look, man, CDL Cigar and Golf. I'm your guy, Donnell Thomas, man. I'm here with the great Mr. DJ Thump in the building, man. Now you have slowly worked your way back into radio, man.
You can't, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't stay away.
I love it, man.
You can't stay away,
I love
man.
it.
You and the great Miss Zinja Dunn.
Yes.
Now have your own show, man. Tell the people what to expect. If they haven't heard you, tell the people what they can expect from you and Miss Zinja Dunn on the radio.
So first, let me tell you how it came about.
Yeah.
So I was on the radio Monday through Saturday, morning show. On Saturdays, I was on 2 to 6.
Yeah.
Zinja was on right before me on Saturdays, and she was on weekends only.
Yes.
Part-time.
Yes.
When they let me go, now mind you, the company that I worked for, there was 5 stations in that building. There's only one black station in that building.
Wow.
There was a country station, pop station. There was 2 pop stations. There was a talk station.
Yeah. But we know only one black.
Only one black. And she and I was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 black people in that entire building.
Yeah.
In the entire building.
Right.
So when they let me go, Zinja said, I'm good. I'm gone too.
Yeah,
She said, why don't we do our own thing? And remember I said I made all this money and I gave all of me to you. And Zinja said, Thump, let's do our own podcast. Let's do us.
Yeah.
I said, Zinja, again, I was, in my feelings on my sleeve, man. F radio, man, I'm cool. I'm cool on the podcast. You know what I mean? Let the podcast do the podcast, and I'm done. Okay, when we starting? We starting?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we made it a business.
Yeah.
We went and got our license. We went and got our bank account.
Yes.
We went and got our LLC. Everything, bro. We didn't just jump up and say let's do a podcast. We handled the business of it first, so that we can actually, it's a business.
Yeah.
She's my business partner.
That's right.
So it's TNZ, Thump and Zinja.
Yes, sir.
TNZ 702 Live.
Yes, sir.
Vegas First.
Yes.
That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
TNZ Live 702 Vegas First. And even though I'm a young boy out of South Central LA, Vegas embraced me. I've been here since 2002.
Yeah.
So I've learned the culture. Yeah. She's born and raised in Vegas.
That's right.
So we're able to highlight and spotlight folks that are doing great things in Vegas. Yeah. Restaurants, black-owned businesses.
Yes, sir.
Folks that want to start businesses.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring in the great, Mr. Jeremy. We're gonna bring him in.
Shout out Jeremy Washington, man.
I definitely want to bring you on.
Yes, sir.
Swift. I got brothers that I want to bring in because it does my heart well to see brothers doing things, man. Our brother Swift, he's right here. I keep saying it. This is one of my bros, man.
Yeah,
man, listen, bro.
As they come, bro.
I kill a dead tree behind him,
Come
bro.
on,
You know what I mean? That's my bro. I look at this young cat. You know what I mean? He and my wife went to school together. I look at this young cat, and I was looking at some of the high school pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, "Well, that boy look like play." You know what I'm saying? That's play. That ain't Swift. That's play.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? And then I saw the growth between between Swift. You know what I mean? And your profession and how you guys are. Man, you guys are moving, bro.
Yeah.
And you're not letting nothing get in your way. You're moving.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I look at that and I'm like, yo, yeah, man. Yeah. I admire that. So your hats off, to my bros, my real ones. Like I said, my circle is so small, it's a dot.
That's right. That's right.
Real talk. My circle is so
blot
small.
on the sheet.
Man, it's a dot.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people in that dot.
That little dot.
I keep that dot close.
That's right.
And we may not talk every day.
Yeah.
But when we talk, we're going to embrace
the
dot is the dot. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Straight
yeah.
like
So,
that.
I mean, but it's all good. Got into the podcast, and I want to bring folks on, and that I've seen the growth. You know what I mean, and I want to pour into y'all, and you know what I mean, and get some knowledge from y'all.
That's it, man.
You feel me? You know what I mean? They say don't stop seeking knowledge, man.
You can't
Get it from cradle to grave.
Come on, man.
You did?
Straight up, man. Look, It's your boy Donnell Thomas, man. CDL Cigar and Golf, man. I'm here with the great DJ Thump. Look, man, let the people know where they can find you. Give them all your social medias. Let the people know where they can find you across all platforms.
Hey, look, man, I'm Googleable.
Come on.
I'm Googleable.
Come on.
You know?
Let's talk about it.
I'm Googleable. You DJ Thump, Las Vegas. Google me.
Straight up.
Google me. That's it. Somebody Googling me right now. I told you. Did I tell you I was Googleable? I told you. G-O-O-G-L-E. Man, I'm Googleable, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, you type in DJ Thump Las Vegas, it's gonna pop, bam, anything you want. All my social media. My website is djthump.com.
Yeah.
The website for our podcast is tnz702live.com with Zinja Dunn and myself.
Yes.
DJ Thump LV on all social media. Now listen, I just opened another Facebook page.
Yeah,
because you know what I mean.
Somebody had to slice and dice you.
Somebody hacked me, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I have no access to my own page. My email didn't even match that. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's love. Let me tell you what's love.
That's nuts.
I started a new page.
Yeah.
I went on my wife's page and said, hey, my husband's been hacked. You know what I'm saying? Go to Marlon Rice.
Yes.
Because I couldn't do another DJ Thump page.
That's right.
So I had to go Marlon Rice, put DJ Thump in the bio, right? Mm-hmm. Already up to 200. This is just in 3-4 days, already to 200 something followers. Yeah. Every time I look, man, I get in a gang of folks, you know. Yeah. So if you were my friend at Marlon DJ Thump Rice, go to Marlon Rice. Yeah. Because that's the new page, and I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to be flipping back and forth.
That's right.
But Instagram is the same, man, DJ Thump LV. Yeah. You know, follow me, I'll follow you back. I'm doing some big things on Bigo. It's an app called Bigo. Yeah. It's a universal app. I have over 15,000 followers on Bigo. Every time I go live, I'm averaging anywhere from 1,200 to 1,300 people coming on watching me mix and do my thing, man. So, yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
God is amazing, bro.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, man. Look, man, I want to thank you, big bro, for coming on with me, man. It's been a long time coming, man. We've been talking about this for a minute, man.
We have, bro.
And I appreciate you for popping up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed, man. Look, man, CDL Cigar and Golf, man. I'm your guy, Donnell Thomas, man. We here with the great DJ Thump, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, I need one of them taco burgers, though.
Yeah, straight up, man. Peace and love, man.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Yes.